fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been a perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I've heard only good things about this player, João Neves, Peter. He's very good under pressure, plays with an awful lot of courage, always wants to get on the ball, and positionally, very...
Simeone! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nuno Mendes. Gonçalo Inácio. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes.
Danger averted for now.
And that is out of play.
Bruno Fernandes.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, played through for the wide man. And out it comes again. Messi. Molina carries the ball down the right. Simeone. Molina.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
And he's got his range wrong there. Tagliafico.
Clearly not happy with that. João Neves.
Bruno Fernandes. De Paul.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. João Neves, forwards and with intent.
Bruno Fernandes looking to run onto it. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Tagliafico attempts a clearance. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Good take, and is he in? He's got space in the area. Can he finish? Goal! Portugal!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Otamendi.
Quality ball.
Alvarez is onto it in a flash. Now it's Simeone. Played out wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. The Paul wins the duel this time. Tries a deft little ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Tagliafico. Tagliafico. And here's McAllister. Araujo. João Cancelo. Moved on forwards. That is good strength. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a lovely, neat pass. Vitinha. He can get that clear. Inacio have it back and can go again. Over to the left. There are a few waiting for it.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Referee's given a throw. Simeone. And it's McAllister. João Cancelo. And it's played forward. Mendes given the lift of his goal. Bernardo Silva. That has been cut short. João Neves. Pedro Neto. He can run onto that. Fernanda. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're underway again.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Bruno Fernandes. Out to the left it goes. Vitinha. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Goes for goal!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
been taken short. Delivered in. Messi. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Inacio, played over towards the opposite flank. Alvarez. Oh, good spread. Simeone. That is lovely. Alvarez. Inacio with a fine tackle. João Cancelo. Aim forwards. Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. Tagliafico. Bernardo Silva. Argentina still this single goal behind. And here's Neto. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Messi. Otamendi shifted upfield. De Paul. Alvarez. Tagliafico. Simeone looks to get on the end of this. 60 minutes played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Argentina are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change. Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bernardo Silva. Vitinha, gently done. Bruno Fernandes. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
João Cancelo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Defending was strong and firm. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Bernardo Silva. That's been slipped through. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cleared away. Simeone. Messi. McAllister. Fernandes. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. Romero gets across to intercept that. And it's Messi. Alvarez. Simeone. Messi. Alvarez. Now it's McAllister.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Vitinha. Inacio looks to the other side. João Neves. João Cancelo. Cross from Cancelo. There's the header! Oh, and that should have been two.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Argentina have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Otamendi. Messi. Argentina are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Deftly away. And that's been won straight back. Molina. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi. Argentina desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Lobbed in behind. Mendes can get it clear. Molina. Fernandez. Messi. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Argentina have to get it into the box and quickly. Simeone. Messi. De Paul. Tagliafico. Now here's the delivery. And that will be the final act. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.